Hello and welcome to Tea with Lilybet. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm planning to have some drawers fit into some of the cupboards in the kitchen. When I moved in, I didn't have that much time before I had to go back to work, so I quickly got the kitchen unpacked and made it functional enough for me to cook a few meals. After living here for a couple of months, I know that there's quite a few things that aren't working that well that I want to optimize. I also just dumped everything into the pantry, and I really need to spend a bit of time not only decluttering and clearing some things, but also deciding what I want to go on each shelf. The other cupboard that I want to get done is the one on the end here. I keep my pans in there and some of my high-use kitchen items. So I'm going to put drawers in that cupboard as well. The other cupboard that's getting done is the utility cupboard that I decluttered in a previous video, and I do need to spend a bit of time deciding what size drawers I need and what's going to go in each drawer. So today I want to focus on the pantry. I want to make this space as optimized as possible. The great thing about this company that I've hired to do the drawers is that they really know their stuff and they're great at getting the most out of spaces. They'll be coming early next week to do a quote, and it will be installed by the end of the week. So let's get started.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I
So I've gotten everything out except for the empty containers, all the teas, the spices, and a couple of vegetables. Got Millie's food here, some oils, and these are all the containers that I'm going to sort now. A lot of these things I haven't accessed for 2 months, so I've got to ask myself whether I'm actually going to use them or not. It's time to be ruthless and get rid of the things that I absolutely don't need. I really do hate to waste food, but most of the items that I ended up throwing out were well past their due date. I also took the opportunity to combine duplicates, refill any containers that were getting low, and add labels that were missing. These are the containers that I've emptied already and are drying out, but I still have a few things here that I want to declutter. This Lazy Susan will go in as is until the drawers are built. And then over in here, this corner, are items that I do use, but I don't use them as often, so they can go up quite high. And then this area here, these are all the items that I'm going to be using on a regular basis. So I want them to go in the center. I like to keep Millie's dry food in this plastic container which has a big scoop. So I'm just going to refill that from the main bag so that it's ready to go. Now that I've sorted and decluttered all those items from my pantry, it's time to wipe down some of the shelves and put some items away. All the things that I don't use very often and my refill supplies are going to go on the top shelf. get the spices off this shelf because I just feel like they're in a really prime position, and some of these spices I don't really use as often as other ones. Can't wait to get a custom shelf just for the spices and supplements. As I'm putting the items back in the pantry, I'm trying to visualize where the drawers are going to go and which items are going to go into each drawer. The last two shelves to sort are the shelves with the teas and the empty containers. So I'm going to take all of those out and decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to declutter. I had been storing my containers and lids separately, but my sister suggested keeping the lids on the containers and stacking them. So I'm going to try this system and see if it works better. I do use these containers a lot to store fresh produce, freeze meals, and keep leftovers in the fridge. So I'm willing to try anything that will make accessing them easier. These are all the items that I'm going to keep. They all do get used regularly. I've started collecting these reusable Ziploc bags, but some of these other ones are getting a little bit old and do need to be replaced. But that's a project for another day. These are little stretchy silicone lids that go on the top of cans or other items that have been opened. These go on the top of glasses. Keeps Melly from drinking all my water. And then this is a little lid that goes over food in the microwave. So I'm going to hang on to all of these. I just need to work out now whether they're going to go into the pantry, perhaps in a lower drawer, or am I going to make room somewhere else in the kitchen, perhaps in one of these drawers. My next task is to get all of the tea things out and decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. In the past, I've enjoyed collecting a lot of different types of teas, mainly herbal and decaf varieties. But now that I've moved into this smaller apartment, it's not realistic to keep a big collection. So I was determined to, pardon the pun, turn over a new leaf. But I'd done so much decluttering before I moved in this place that I didn't have to get rid of anything in the end. I did want to transfer them into the containers that I emptied and washed.
Sing, won't you sing with me? Leave everything for me. Stay the night. Oh, miss your flight. Walk through the rain with me. Get soaked to the skin, feel free. Shut the world out. Let's hang out. Oh, I used to see in colors, now it's gray. Till I met you at the concert the other day. The whole room lit up with warm, sunny rays. know that I will cherish your memories. Oh, I used to see your colors, now it's gray. Till I met you at the concert the other day. The whole room lit up with warm, sunny rays. Tonight we'll turn minutes into days, and nothing's gonna make me look away. Lover or friend, real or pretend, however we end, tonight we'll turn minutes into days. Tonight we'll turn minutes, however we end. Tonight we'll turn minutes into days.
Besides all the food that I threw out from the containers, this is the pile of other things that I'm decluttering. I've got an oil spray that I find just really doesn't work that well. This is just an old bathroom holder that I don't really use anymore. I've discovered that I don't really like avocado oil at all, and this is some old tahini that does need to be thrown out. I've got some lids from containers that I no longer have, an old glass, and this is a container without a lid. This is a berry basket, which I might just put this in the storage unit and see if I want to use it in the future. I don't think I will, but you never know. This is a box of bits and pieces that I need to sort through. It's probably going to go into the storage cage for now. And over here, I've just got some containers that I may end up using, and I use these for spices, so I'm not sure if I'm going to hang on to them, but I'll just keep them until I know what's happening with all of my storage. The other thing that I'm decluttering is this heater. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to sell it right now because it is summer in Australia, but I will be getting rid of that. I have a very old crepe pan that needs to be replaced, so I bought this new crepe pan on Amazon, and I want to assemble it and put it on the pan rack so that when the drawers are fitted, I have all the pans in place that I'm going to be using on an ongoing basis. So I'll be adding one more thing to my decluttering pile. I'm super excited to get these drawers installed. I know it's going to make using the kitchen a lot easier and more pleasant.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold, no matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is.
So I've managed to get everything in the cupboards. I'm so happy with the utility cupboard. I've got plenty of space in there. And once I get the custom storage unit built in the apartment, I'm going to be able to move all the electronics out of there as well. So it's going to clear even more space. So putting 3 drawers in there was definitely the right decision. Putting 4 drawers into the pantry cupboard was inspired. I am thrilled with how everything fits. It's just absolutely perfect. So I can't wait to see what that's like to use and how I might change the configuration over time. I'm second guessing my decision on the pantry to create a couple of really big shelves. The reason I did that was because I had some bottles that I wanted to make room for, and also Millie's dry food bag is quite tall, so I wanted to make sure there was enough space for that. I feel like I could have sacrificed some of that height and put another drawer in there. As usual, time will tell if I've made all the right decisions. But the installation and the quality of the drawers is outstanding, and I particularly love the soft clothes feature. Let's have one more look at the before and after.
I still wonder how, yeah, you always make it right. And maybe it's our chance, but either way, you showed me how to reach for the best of myself. It's all good when you show the way, yeah.
Well, that was exhausting, but I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm pleased that I decluttered the pantry and the utility cupboard before I had the drawers guy come out to do the quote, because it really helped me to refamiliarize myself with all my things and to get rid of anything that really needed to be thrown out or I just wasn't using. If you enjoyed this video, you'd be helping me out a lot if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, I'd love to welcome you as a new subscriber. So thank you for joining me for this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.